Good morning from Switzerland, Miami. No, well, it feels like that. Welcome to Punta del Este in Uruguay. And as you can notice, it is back to the hostel life since we left Argentina. Man, it was 3 months of phenomenal time in Argentina. But now we're back to the dorm life. But what's really nice about being in Uruguay, it's the off season. And when you go to countries in the off season, 2 things happen. 1, there's almost no one here, which you can see. And 2, the place is very cheap. Let's go explore. Now, one of the reasons that I mentioned Miami, Switzerland in the beginning, because Uruguay feels like that price-wise. Usually in South America, you would think that prices are going to be much lower than if you're from Europe or North America, but here in Uruguay, you'd be mistaken. How many people told me that this is the most beautiful city in Uruguay, and just stepping out into it, I mean, even looking at the lighthouse and the architecture, it definitely does seem that way. Look, I've got to be honest about something. So I've been in Uruguay now for, I don't know, 3 nights. This is my 4th day. And to be honest, I can't find anything to do. You know, most of the things that I see people doing around Uruguay is kind of just hanging out. I mean, it's beautiful. You can see the ocean behind me, but of things to do like events or things going on, I'm lost. And this is even with a combination of your guys' help. All the things on Instagram, you've been DMing me the places to go. I go to them and it's kind of more just like this. Don't get me wrong, this place looks like a tropical paradise. But I think that's exactly what this country is. You know, Switzerland, you can go for the hiking, you can go for the skiing, you can go year round, but I don't think Uruguay is like that. And this is my 3rd city that I've been in. I was in Colonia, I was in Montevideo, and now I'm here in Punta del Este, and it's all the same. I decided to go back to where I'm staying to go get a bicycle because it's just so nice out. And I don't have any cash because I'm only here for a couple days. And the only way to use public transport is cash. All right, we're just getting back to the hostel now, man. I really hope they have bicycles. I have no idea. Hola. Huh. Nobody is here. Also, I don't see any bicycles. Check. No. Disculpa.
Sí, dime.
¿Tienes bicicletas acá?
No, acá no hay.
¿Sabe dónde?
Es lejos. Tienes que ir en bus. Se llama...
¿Bus?
Sí.
Ah.
Rent a
Sí.
Bike.
Sí.
Es la página.
Sí.
Es en Avenida Roosevelt.
Ok.
Enfrente al Devot.
Roswell.
Sí.
Ok.
Enfrente al Devot.
Ok. Dale. Gracias.
De nada.
Ciao. That is absolutely... I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. No bikes, and they said that the only place to go get bikes, you have to take the bus, and to use the bus, you need cash. I mean, you're probably saying to yourself, Christian, why don't you just take cash out? It costs money with my cards to take cash out of ATMs, and also I'm not going to be in this country very long. I only have 1 or 2 more days left here, so for me, there's like no real point in taking cash out. On the strange things you see today, we have Ghost Rider, Bumblebee, no cash, no bike. It's all right, we'll make it work. We're gonna go walk to the bicycle place even though it's a million miles away. Well, check this out. A cat cafe, and they're not lying. There's little cats in there. What in the world? Oh my God, there's another one back there. There's so many cats in there. You know, when I was in Korea, they had something really similar to that, but it wasn't just cats, it was all sorts of animals. They had some with foxes, with dogs. I think there was one with reptiles. That's kind of crazy. I don't know if you can see it, but literally the only rental place for bicycles is 20 minutes walk away, and we've been going now for at least 10 minutes, but we'll get there. Where's the bicycles? I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm sweating. But I see bicycles. And if this ain't it, I'm gonna be pissed. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Buen día.
Hola. ¿Puedo prender bicicleta?
Sí,
Sí, pero solo efectivo.
solo efectivo.
Ah, ok.
Ya.
¿Cuánto es?
Te sale 150 la hora.
¿Cómo?
150 uruguayos,
Sí.
una hora.
Una hora. Ok.
Sí.
Dale. Ok. Gracias.
Chao.
Ciao. I am absolutely gutted. Only cash. Solo efectivo. I've already partially explained why I don't want to take cash out, but I leave in 2 days and I don't want to pay the fees to take cash out. It's just, everyone told me in Uruguay they use card, and they do use card for everything. Speaking of, I just found cash. What the?
Ay, hola, buenas tardes, digo, buenas tardes. Hola.
Hola, buen día. Buenas tardes.
Y me dice, sí, porque...
Disculpa, pregunta. ¿Qué es menú del día?
Menú del día tenemos bondiola macerada en miel y soja con arroz al curry.
Ok. Ah, wow, ok. ¿Y
Y la
bebida
bebida
es
una limonada
brief?
que tenemos nosotros o puede ser Liña Salu, que son aguas saborizadas.
Ah, ok. Bueno.
Donde quieras sentarte,
Gracias.
bienvenido y ya te atendemos seguir.
If I'm gonna be square with you, I understood about half of that, but to find something for $3.50, that's about $10 to get the food and a drink. Honestly, in Uruguay, especially here, this is like one of the most expensive places. It's a good buy. And I have this little cat to watch me. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to eat, I'm gonna think of a new game plan since bicycle seems like it's out of the question. Well, I'm just leaving the restaurant now. It was a pretty good meal. I'm filled up, but something more interesting happened. Ever since I've been in Uruguay, everyone has been telling me to go to Cabo Polonio. It's a national park type thing here in Uruguay where there's no electricity, there's no hotels, it's pure hippie madness. And I've been told that the only way to get there is to take a bus that takes you then to a pickup truck, and the only way to pay for the pickup truck is to have efectivo or cash. So that means I'm gonna have to go get cash anyway. But we've made it to the beach, which was one of my original goals. So we're gonna go check the beach out. And there's one main icon monument here that I have to show you. You know, I've never been a beach guy, but having an entire beach to literally yourself is not so terrible. Also, when it's 75 degrees in the middle of winter, that's also not so terrible. Like, can you believe it? I'm wearing shorts, walking on a beach in Uruguay. But guys, I think we found exactly what I was looking for. You can see it off in the distance. It's the fingers of Punta del Este. People have told me that this town had a massive statue of fingers, and I never believed it. But let me tell you, those are fingers. What you're seeing is exactly what I'm seeing. Just some concrete fingers coming out of the ground. There's no plaque. There's nothing explaining anything that what this is. Like, I go to a lot of weird places, but at least they have a plaque or something. I don't even need an English plaque. I'll get a Spanish plaque at this point. My reading of Spanish is way better than my actual hearing and comprehension of Spanish. But you know, when I came to Uruguay, I didn't expect to see fingers coming out of the beach. What a strange day. What a strange country. So here's the plan now. I'm heading back to the hotel. The walk isn't that far because there's only one thing that I can think of, and it's getting in the hot tub. I haven't even shown you guys where we're staying or the value that we're getting out of this place, but I will when we get there. The other thing is we have to figure out our route out of here, what bus we have to take, how to get the truck, but I'll see you back at the hotel. Good morning. It's the next day and I've made a plan. So you can see we are packing everything up now. We're gonna head to the bus station and try to get a bus ticket to Cabo Polonio, which is the city basically off the grid. There's no electricity, there's no Wi-Fi. We're gonna go there now. And I've also sorted out the money situation. This is why you always need to call and just ask for things. I called my bank and asked them if they could waive fees going forward about taking money out internationally, and they said something really interesting. They said, sure, it's entirely possible for us to waive any ATM fees. I just need to give them a call whenever it happens and they'll instantly waive it. Kudos to you, Chase Bank. Let me tell you, I've never had a more difficult time trying to get somewhere in my life than this place. But an absolute massive shout out to everyone in Uruguay that has been sending me solutions. I put up a story and you guys have been going absolutely insane about it. So basically this place is so remote that no direct bus goes there. So what I've been told is I have to take this bus to a city that's local like Rocha or La Paloma, and then from there I can get on a local bus that will then take me to a truck that will then take me to where I want to go. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Rocha terminal. Alright guys, so we just got on the bus. We're going to the city of Rocha. We're gonna stay there overnight and then eventually get the bus in the morning over to Cabo Polonio. And I'm hoping one of these massive monster truck things are there. Welcome to the town of Rocha. I have never in my life did I expect to be here. I have no hotel reservation. I have no idea if this town is safe. I know nothing about where we are. All I know is that there's one hotel in this town. We have no reservation and I'm praying that they have a place to sleep. You know, I never really get sketched out in situations, but I got no info on this town, this region of the country. I'm definitely getting some strange looks from the people who walk by. Let's just get to the hotel. Let's get there, please. So this is the hospital here. As you can see there, it says it's closed. I was unaware that hospitals closed. I thought they were always open. With an absolute stroke of luck, I think we have found it. Oh. All right, we found the hotel. We're stepping in now. I hope they have a room, man. I really hope. Doesn't seem like anyone to. Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
Bien.
¿De dónde sos?
Estados Unidos.
Ah, Estados Unidos, ¿verdad?
Sí. Voy a ir a Cabo.
¿Tiene vehículo?
Vehículo.
No.
No.
¿No?
No, colectivo.
Colectivo.
Sí.
¿Vas para Cabo Polonio?
Sí. Mañana. ¿Puedo pagar?
¿Mañana? ¿Tarjeta?
Sí, con tarjeta.
Bueno, mañana.
¿Mañana? Ah, bueno.
Antes de irte, pagas.
Perfecto. Gracias.
No, por favor.
Número 1, ¿no?
Sí, la 1.
Perfecto.
La 1.
Ana, gracias.
No, por favor.
Chao.
Chao.
Wow. You do not understand how confused I was from that conversation. She's a sweet lady, very nice lady. I'm using my Spanish, but she was using words that I had no idea. She was talking really fast. The accent's a little bit different. But man, I am tired, hungry, and I need a shower. Good morning. Today is the day. You're in the middle of Uruguay. Absolutely no idea where I am. The time right now is 11:03 in the morning. We are going to the most secluded village in this entire country. So I wish today was gonna be easier than I think it's gonna be. First, we have to take a bus from this town to Cabo Polonio. We have to then hire this monster truck looking thing to take us over some sand dunes into the town, but there's one major issue. Since it's winter here, there's no accurate schedule of when these things go. And apparently it's only a couple times per day, and we're getting there in the middle of the day. So I put on my Boca shirt, which has given me a little bit of luck because I think today we're gonna need it. So the time is now 1:10. We have a bus in 20 minutes that will hopefully take us to this little village that we're trying to get to. But let me say, that hotel that we stayed at last night, it was more expensive than I wanted to pay. It was $50, but the entire staff was so unbelievably friendly. Hola, perritos. ¿Cómo estás? But that's just a trend that's been happening here in Uruguay. Everyone has been so unbelievably friendly to me. I think it's been the country where I've gotten the most messages from people asking if I need any help. I think that was the first time I've ever seen a horse being led by a motorcycle before. All right, well, we've made it on the bus now, but this is just leg one of this journey. Hopefully we can get the connection actually into Cabo Polonio. I'm not confident though. So we're about 20 minutes away at this point, and one thing that I've noticed when we're driving this far is the environment is completely changed. This is a protected part of the country, so you've been seeing a lot more wildlife. The trees look different. Honestly, it gives a little Africa-esque. You can see there's sheep and cow and horses off in the distance. Gracias.
Chao, que pase bien.
Ciao. I have no idea. All right, so we've made it here. I have absolutely no idea how this works. All I know is I need to find a truck that will take me across some sand dunes. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo necesito pasaje de entrada y salida. 350. 300. Es entrada y salida. Ah, perfecto. ¿Dónde es salir? Perfecto. All right. That was far easier than I thought it was going to be. There's actually a few trucks running, more than I expected them to. I was told a lot that during the winter, there's not a lot of trucks running, but it seems like they're running every few hours. And actually, I see one of the trucks for the first time right now. Check this out. I know it's not the typical monster truck that we were talking about, but that's a pretty monster truck to me. Wow. Look at this thing. The next bus doesn't, or the next truck doesn't leave for at least an hour now, but this is what we're gonna be taking into the national park. How crazy is that? Now, I'm not sure if it's normal to stay over in the city or the town, but that's what we're doing tonight. I booked a hostel. It costs about $10. What does this go up? All right, well, it looks like everyone's getting on the truck now, so I guess that means we gotta get on too. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Tienes que guardar. Esto es tu retorno.
Sí, sí.
Tu ticket para volver.
Sí, mañana.
Sí.
Gracias. It's been a long journey to get here, and we are finally on the truck. I can't tell you how great this feels. Just to show you roughly what the map of where we are looks like, see, we're in the national park now, and we have to go through this whole sand dune area just to get to the city. But even though we're in the national park area now, there's already sand. So I can only really imagine what it's going to be like once we get out of that national park area on the map. starting to catch some speed now since we're directly on the beach and we're getting our first glimpse of the town itself. This is so cool. It's about the journey getting here. The journey getting here has been so unbelievably difficult. Things weren't working right. But to get here, it just shows that it was worth it. Gracias, hermano. Yeah.
From TikTok.
Yeah.
See you.
What's up, man? How are you?
What's up? Welcome to Uruguay.
Thanks, brother. Thanks.
Enjoy your stay here.
Thanks. What's up, man? How are you?
Think about Uruguay.
Dude, people have been so friendly.
Oh, really?
Yes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, I usually get messaged whenever coming to a country, but not as much as Uruguay.
It's
been insane.
Here, Uruguay,
We are
people
friendly people.
Yeah.
think that it's a very special place, so we like enjoy when people have good experience here.
Yeah.
So that's why we are like very open.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
guys,
Enjoy. This is
it's
beautiful.
a cool place. Yeah.
Yes.
You guys slept overnight, yeah?
That's 2 nights.
Oh, super cool.
Here it is.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
very nice.
thanks, guys.
Different than
Anywhere else, right?
everywhere
It looks different than everywhere else.
Yes,
So.
we are from Punta del Este. We seen you.
Oh yeah, I was just there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Did you enjoy?
Cool. Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah. So,
nice.
guys,
You
safe
have to come
journey.
back in summer. Punta del Este.
I
summer
know,
is
I
nice.
know. Uruguay is a summer place. man.
for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Enjoy.
Best of luck. Man, guys, we have officially made it to this town. I can't tell you how happy I am. Just the official look, the first look, it looks like backpacker heaven. Like, this is what it's all about. And you can see everyone here who's waiting for the truck to get out of here because there's such a limited amount of trucks that go. Oh my God, I didn't even notice. You can sit in the top of that. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Our first goal is to find the hostel so we can put the really big bag down, and then we have to explore some of this place. Look, this guy's got a boat in his front yard. Who has a boat in their front yard? It's crazy. I literally cannot stop smiling while looking around this place. It seems like we've been transported back in time. Everyone has their little own shacks. There's little restaurants around. There's no power lines anywhere. Well, there's the main power lines there, but there's no power to like these houses back there. This is crazy. This is what it's all about. Never in my life, never in my 5 years of traveling did I expect myself to be in this backpacker town in the middle of Uruguay. I never even expected to be in this country, let alone this town, which is a big thing about traveling by yourself. Sometimes you just get into these little spontaneous trips to different places and it can lead you somewhere really amazing. I think this is the hostel that we booked. There's a few hostels that we could have done in this town, but this one had the most recent reviews of any of the hostels, so I went with it, and they were good, they were decent. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Sí, todo bien. Sí.
Dale, adelante.
Gracias.
Lourdes,
Bien.
bienvenido.
Wow, this is amazing. Oh.
¿A nombre de?
Christian.
¿Hablas español?
Un poco. Guys, let me just tell you, this place is so unbelievably cool. Right now, we just checked into the hostel. There's only 2 other people here. It's kind of the slow season because it's winter, but it is just an incredible vibe here. I was talking to the hostel owner. She's been living here for 2 years. She lives in a different house here. She even has Wi-Fi, she has electricity, which she was telling me not all the places have, but just for her to have that here is insane. And then I asked her what are the recommendations to do around here, and she was like, walk. You need to walk around, explore everything. Apparently we can even still see the sea lions right now. Apparently the whales you can't see right now, but that's okay. And check this out, this is like a little playground for kids. We have a boat here, like we are on the beach. We're on the beach in no shoes in the middle of winter. This is so cool. Like, check these out, man. There's just boats hanging out here. Our quest right now is to go find the sea lions, but look at this thing. Oh my God, there are sea lions right here. What in the world? I thought they were rocks. Is it dead? Oh, I think that one's dead. Whoa. That is a fucking sea lion, right? Whoa, this is taking a little bit of a dark twist. That is definitely a dead sea lion. And I think this second one is also dead. I have no idea. Yeah, that one is definitely dead as well. Something must have bit it, maybe a shark or something. I have no idea. I don't want to get too close to that thing. So I was wondering this whole time how close you can get. So 20 meters within a sea lion is what they're saying. Don't get closer than that. It's roughly 60 feet. But guys, what I see in front of me is really, really insane. While walking across the plain right there, I set my feet down and there are sea lions sitting right there. And a little cat. I really hope they're friends. There's about 50 sea lions there. There's like a bunch more there. 2 of them are fighting right now. They're making crazy sea lion noises. We have one sunbathing there basically. This one's trying to take a nap. That one looks like a baby. So this is a little board telling you like the different species of what comes here. Wow, even manatees come here. But you can also see that orca whales come here. I think that's a whale shark. And you can get some dolphins as well. So we're just making it back into town now. The sun is starting to come down over this beautiful place. You can see they have ducks here. No, these are actually, no, these are geese. These are geese, I believe. And they have chickens over there. Man, this is a different place. Wow, check this out. Wow. And guys, I've been looking around for something that shows a sign of this. People told me that you can come here and indulge a little bit, and you can see brownie magicos. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm just looking. Busco. That's so crazy. This is like full backpacker place, man. You commonly hear the quote that it's the journey, not the destination, and this experience made me believe that. I never expected to be in Uruguay. As most of you know, this journey started 17 months ago in Europe, so to be here in South America just shows how far we've come. I spent the rest of the night exploring the town, making some dinner, speaking with locals. It was honestly an amazing reset, and I enjoyed this journey more than most. I thank all the Patreon, Instagram, and Facebook subscribers for making this journey possible. The next time you'll see me, we'll be in a new country once again, starting an entirely new journey that's even more special. I'll see you soon.